Another daily roundup of Russian Telegram chatter. Read the disclaimer in the description, subscribe to the channel for free, and don't forget to hit that like button on this video. Right, let's get on with it. On Telegram today, the 2025 budget will be the most secret in Russian history. The draft federal budget for 2025 turned out to be the most classified in history. In total, the authorities closed 31.6% of the planned budget expenditures, or 13.1 trillion rubles. The closed share of expenditures is the difference between the total expenditures for any federal budget item and the detailed ones. In 2023, the share of closed federal budget expenditures reached 22.6% of all spending, which is 7.33 trillion rubles, exceeding the previous record of 2016. The Prosecutor General's office has exposed Russian electronics manufacturers selling Chinese devices. Russian developers and manufacturers of electronics reported on unscheduled inspections by the Prosecutor General's office jointly with the Ministry of Industry and Trade, within the framework of which the fulfillment of requirements for allocated subsidies is assessed. According to preliminary estimates, more than half of the companies that received state support did not comply with its conditions. In particular, they produced electronics not in Russia, but in contract manufacturing, including in China. In this way, foreign factories and domestic brand owners were actually financed, explains an industry source.
Has this content been useful to you? Would you like to see more research and translation content from Beefeater Fella? If you do, and you want to stay up to date with my work, please take a moment to like this video and subscribe to the channel now. It takes just a few seconds and it's free. This is really important. Your support and recommendations can make a big difference to the channel.
The court, at the request of the Prosecutor General's Office of the Russian Federation, has frozen the accounts of Bank of New York Mellon and JP Morgan Chase Bank in Russian banks in the amount of $372 million. In Russia, residents were urged to look for things in garbage dumps. There are often real gems there, vintage, antiques, and even new stuff, said Deputy Milanov. According to him, citizens need to tighten their belts, stop mindless consumption, and come to a reasonable use of things. He suggests setting up tables or boxes in special places where you can bring things for a second life. Google has blocked RuTube in all countries except the USA. Go figure, there was a funny mix-up in the Google Play Store. Instead of introducing strict sanctions, the RuTube app became available only in the US. Americans are already actively studying the art of Russian stand-up comedy and culinary masterclasses on making pelmeni, while Russians are surprised that their national video hosting service has suddenly become a Hollywood exclusive, the report says. They added that Google Play is trying to block the RuTube app in almost all countries except the US. Russia plans to lend 1.6 trillion rubles to other countries in the next 3 years, and it has forgiven more than 2.2 trillion to African countries alone. Obtaining Schengen visas has become more difficult. Consulates of Spain, Italy, Bulgaria and Hungary now require an extract from the Pension and Social Insurance Fund, confirming employment in Russia over the past 10 years. The chat is unverified. I do not endorse the views expressed. Be wary of disinformation and DYOR. I monitor and translate Vatnik channels as a general mood check, so you don't have to. Beefeater Fella self-funds his work and subscription costs. Please consider supporting his work on Patreon or Buy Me a Coffee. Links are in the description. Thank you for watching today's edition. Tune in tomorrow for more Russian Telegram chat translations. Have a great day.